Welcome back to Steve Stays Away from the Hooch this time. Otherwise
Round
known as
2.
Super Mario World. Yeah, I guess things got a little silly last time. My bad.
A little.
May have been a touch of pre-gaming.
A
Sorry.
touch.
Sorry. We'll try to be a little more appropriate this time. Anyway, back to Super Mario World. Hopefully I don't die on the same level 37 times this go around. It looks like I'm already doing miles better, so. And I've still got my Yoshi, which means I can jump on this asshole if I need to.
If needed.
Look who's getting all the dragon coins after complaining about someone else getting all the dragon coins.
Right?
Oh, God, this level's so easy now. This level's amazing if you have Yoshi.
Right?
And boop. Oh my God, we're a minute in, and I mean, are we a minute in? Are we even a minute in? Yeah, we're a minute in, and
Yeah.
Steve has already beaten a level.
Woohoo!
Go me!
Alright,
How
so let's
did
see
end
if
up
I
with,
can
like,
actually beat a
24
level.
levels or 24 lives. That's ridiculous.
Versus
All
my
right.
8.
Yeah, that
was
is a little ridiculous because I think you did better on the last whatchamacallit. But tell you what, I'll donate some.
Oh, God damn it.
considering I tried to steal some from you last time.
Tried, thankfully, that's the operative word. You did not succeed.
Well, hey, oh damn it! See, I forgot what the button was, and so I'll have to do it next time. All right.
Isn't it select to take lives?
I thought it was, and I hit select. It didn't work. Oh, damn it. So speaking of lives, with any luck, my life will be changing soon. I decided to go back to college after my failed attempt over 2 semesters when I was 18 years old.
Right.
I've decided to go back at 30. And I'll tell you that one of the most frustrating things so far, we've been going through orientation, so it's all like, oh, do you know how to use Office? Like,
Right.
Oh, that's not the most frustrating part. The most frustrating part is my financial aid advisor and my student advisor and everything talking to me
Like you're an idiot?
I'm 18.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you get to learn how to write a professional email, and it's like, dude, my last job, that's all I did because I hated talking to clients.
Right.
Like, I only sent emails. But I get it. I get that most people they're dealing with are 18 or 19 years old. Great.
Yeah.
That was a wonderful waste of time.
Yeah, sure was. Good job, Steve.
And it's fine. I get it. I'm pretty sure that my actual student advisor is younger than me by a fair amount.
But by a healthy bit.
I'm pretty sure he's like 20.
Oh, that's good.
So it's fine. I'm like, yeah, I've been in the IT field for about a decade, and he's like, oh, so about as long as I've been alive. Haha, just kidding. I'm like, yeah, but probably close.
Right.
So, oh no, come back here. So that's just been an interesting experience.
Hey, look, it's Resner.
But hey, I'm kind of curious where that came from. That couldn't have been a Nine Inch Nails thing because
That can't be. Like,
this came out in 1990.
Way too on the nose.
And and Nine Inch Nails' first studio album was in '89, so it couldn't have been.
Not to mention, Nine Inch Nails didn't really become popular until like what, 95?
I don't know. I think Pretty Hate Machine did pretty well.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I mean, I am biased.
Well, yeah, of course
I
you
am
are.
biased, but
No, the wrong button.
I'm pretty sure like Down in It Head Like a Hole did pretty well.
Yeah.
They were pretty big singles and all that. Haha.
Ooh. There we go. That's what I was trying to do last time.
That was tasty. That was tasty. Yeah, I'm going back to school for accounting, which is I know it's totally me.
Oh yeah. But on the other side of that though, you do have the math skills for it.
At the very least I used to. Man, I've been fucking up a lot of easy math lately, but hey, maybe this will get me back into being decent at math, and I do have plans to one day own a bar. So
Yeah.
it'd be nice not to have to pay a CPA because I'd be my own CPA.
Right.
And if fuck it, if this channel takes off, that's another business I have to run. So
That was dangerous.
Maybe it'll actually work out. Maybe it'll be kind of fun.
Right.
Just get out of the IT world that has been so damning.
Right.
I'm so sick and tired of fixing computers.
Well, when you've done it for 15 years, 10 years professionally?
Over 10 years professionally. Yeah, probably about 13 or 14 years professionally. Since I think my first paid client I was 16.
That would probably be all right.
I saw a great meme too. It was like, "Hey son, can you fix my computer?" Says getting off that computer circa 1994 to 2006.
Right.
And like, oh my god, I feel personally attacked.
Right.
No, not even attacked. Like that describes literally. It's like, why are you on the computer all the time, honey? My laptop's broken. Like, oh, how the tables have turned.
Right.
That's cool. I love you, Mom. I doubt you'll ever hear these episodes, but it's all good. I still love you.
I'm pretty sure, like, every time you come into town, at some point, like, so there's something wrong with my laptop. Can you fix it? I am here on vacation. Bite me.
Bite me. So I'm over at my sister's place. My sister now lives literally like 6 doors down from me.
Right.
And I needed to print something out for a recent...
all kinds of pork that.
A recent mishap with the law. So I needed to print some stuff out. And I was like, "Hey, Marion, do you have a printer?" She's like, "Yeah, sure." It's like, cool. And I went over there and I was like, I don't need to worry about bringing my laptop or anything because I'll just...
flash drive it or whatever.
I'll just I'll remote into my server.
Or
or into one of my servers. And how do I actually like? There we go. And I was like, I'll remote into one of my servers, and I'll just print it out that way using remote printing.
Right.
And so she's looking at it. She's like, "Well, my printer's having some trouble." And I'm looking at it, and it's not, I think it's a Canon. I don't know. Anyway, It's wireless, and they have it hooked up to the USB. And I'm like, okay, well, you guys can use this on the wireless network. So it doesn't work with my MacBook. I'm like, oh, well, MacBooks use AirPlay. That's like the easiest shit in the world.
Right.
And her fiance comes in, Chris. He's a great guy. And he's like, look, he's going to sit at this thing for 30 seconds, and it's going to work.
Right.
I'm not saying that I'm some genius. I'm just saying I definitely sat at it for about a minute.
And it worked.
It worked successively. Like, USB and wireless, like, it just worked. So I'm just like, I don't know what you guys were trying, but it works.
Right.
No, she was super appreciative and everything, and I'll take care of that little stuff for her and stuff. Because every now and then she'll do me a solid whenever my car is acting up. I'm like, "Hey, Marion,
right?
Can I come borrow the Prius?" or the other day, so I have I have a '93 Firebird.
Yeah.
And in those days, they were still using a very early system of the vehicle anti-theft system. It's called VATS or PATS, depending on the generation.
Right.
So what it has, people used to say that they were chipped keys, not like keys are today, where there's actually a chip in a key.
Right. Right.
What it is, there's a resistor, and there were 15 different values of impedance that these resistors would have, and if the computer didn't see that impedance on the key, then it wouldn't start. Right. And so I go out to go do some shopping, and I turn the key, nothing happens, so I grab my multimeter, and I go out, and didn't I give you a bunch of lives? I'm already back up to 20.
Yeah, because I'm at 16, and I wasn't that high earlier.
Jeez. Oh, well, okay. I'm just saying I'm back to 20 lives, but whatever.
Oh, that's right. I got to do the thing.
So I grab my multimeter and careful.
Yep. I can't remember how to stop that.
You can't. Once you start, you can't. So you have to you just have to go.
Okay, that's what I
Oh,
thought.
goodness gracious. So I grab my multimeter, and I go out and I grab my key, and I measure it, and there's no resistance. So I futz with it.
Good.
And
you lost Yoshi.
Damn it. So I futz with it, and it doesn't fix. Like, normally I can just I can fuck with a little pill, that's what they call it, and I can get the impedance to show back up, and god damn it. Okay. Yeah, we got some good capture on the audio on that one.
Oh, I'm sure.
So I get no resistance, no impedance. And
right.
Shit. So I futz with it and no impedance. I keep futzing with it. So this is where it's going to get tricky. You have to wait for him to pop one open because you can only...
Okay, that's what I thought. God damn it.
And so I'm like, shit, I got to go get a new key. Luckily, I know the value of the resistor that's in the key. So my first thought is call a roommate who's over at his ex's place.
Right.
And I'm like, hey man, can you want me to Walmart just to get a key cut real quick? And he's like,
oh, no, go away.
I don't mind, but why? Why would?
Oh, god damn it!
Why wouldn't you just call Marion? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. There's a Marion. So I call her up, and I was like, oh no, I want you. You'll see why I want that one next time I play that episode. I mean, I play that level. Excuse me.
Episode? Are these episodes now?
Yeah, dude, totally. Nintendo changed it. Yeah. So I call her up and I'm like, "Hey, can you give me a ride?" She's like, "No, but you can just take my car."
Yeah.
Why am I not thinking about these things today? Just completely stupid. It's like, oh yeah. So even more fun happens. I'm gonna go ahead and just tell the whole fucking story.
All right.
Apparently that's who I am today.
Who cares?
Oh damn.
Damn it, Steve.
So I go to Walmart. And I want to say I am in the throes of a pretty rough hangover already.
Right.
So I'm standing there waiting for this lady, and I'm being patient. I'm not like,
yeah.
I'm being patient. And she's eventually gets to me, and she's like, "Hey, are you this guy?" I was like, "No, I just can't get a key cut." Oh, okay. Do you have the key? I was like, "Yeah." So I know which value I need. Because they advertise like, "Oh, we have chipped keys,"
right?
Which is a bit of a
misnomer.
Oh wow! I jumped right into him.
Sure did.
It's a bit of a misnomer. They do chipped keys. Like Ford has an actual transistor,
right?
Or not, it's not transistor. It's an RFID chip.
Right.
Like Ford has those. A bunch of new Chevys have those, or GM cars in general. But this isn't technically a chip. It's just a resistor.
Yeah.
So she pulls up the key. You're gonna want to jump on these.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
She pulls it up, and they don't have the resistor.
Oh god damn it!
Damn it! You guys, okay, I get it. You guys actually do have chipped keys. You just don't have the resistored keys for GM. Okay.
Right.
So I call O'Reilly because O'Reilly is literally same parking lot.
Right.
I call O'Reilly. We don't cut keys. Okay. So I call the AutoZone that's nearby. Like, hey, do you guys have GM keys? Like, oh, we don't cut keys, but the one down on this intersection does. Oh, right. Okay, cool. So I call the one on said intersection.
Oh my! Son of a bitch.
I may need to come down and rescue you.
You might.
I'm going to give you
one of those things where I'm going to struggle with this level.
I think I'm going to give you one more try. Okay. Right. Wow.
Right.
Wow. No, it's fine. So I call them up and they're like, "Yeah, we cut keys." I'm like, "Cool, awesome. Do you have a bucket of gasoline in the furnace?" Wait, no. Do you guys have the chipped GM keys? And
really, Luigi? Is that how we're gonna do this?
I don't think. I mean, you can blame Luigi all you want. It's okay.
I will absolutely. You know what? I will absolutely blame Luigi because it's still.
Daddy Mario is gonna come rescue you, And then Daddy Mario was going to get the Red Switch Palace because we skipped it.
Did we? Son of a bitch.
Well,
it's the secret exit to the water level, isn't it?
Ah, there you go.
Oh.
So they're like, yeah, no, we can cut keys. Like, cool. Do you have the this key? He's like, let me ask my manager. Like, oh god. All right. So he asked his manager and whatnot. And he's like, oh no, we don't have those. Like, okay, that's fine. I've got a Chevy dealership, literally like less than a mile from my place.
Right.
Oh wow.
That's good.
That. So I call up their parts department. Okay. Apparently, Daddy Mario's not going to come rescue you. So I call their parts department.
Mm.
Well, it's whichever holiday it just was. It's one of the Monday holidays.
Labor Day, I think, is what it was.
Is it Labor Day?
Yeah.
So it was Labor Day. Parts department's closed.
Of course
Service
it is.
department's closed. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about this crap. And I'm talking to my roommate, and he's just like, dude, don't you have all those potentiometers? And I'm like, oh my fucking god. I can just do the bypass.
Right.
So I bought all these
Oh,
potentiometers.
god damn it.
Yep, you're gonna have to start the room over. You don't have to start the level over, you just have to start the room over. And to be fair, the watches nuts is a pain in the ass. No, you gotta keep going.
Is it the other way? Okay.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember.
It'll like start you back over. Although apparently the P block will come back.
Yeah, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna get to it in time.
Nope. And that happened.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get this. We promise.
Eventually, this will happen eventually.
So I'm like, I can just do the stupid bypass. Like I'm sitting here trying to make this harder for myself by like,
right.
oh, I need to get a key cut. I need to get a new key just so I can get my car running again. So I just, long story short, because I don't want to, like, I'm sure I'm already boring people. I wire in a potentiometer with the correct impedance value and boom. Oh, great. He can change. I didn't know if he could change question blocks in terms of.
No, I kind of remembered that he could, which is why I always tried to get it before he did.
So yeah, I guess moral of the story is I got my car working again, which all came from my sister's awesome because she lets me borrow her car.
Right.
And we're going to go ahead and end this. We're going to beat this level off screen, and we will come back once we're done. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, because this is going to be a shit show for a bit.
We're the Golden Limit. Good night.
Good night, everybody.